First question, where in France have you gone to? OTK, that you dare not reveal to Parliament and the Malaysian public your actual program of activities in Paris and your travel plans. Is it because you know that if your overseas program is made public, you'll be nailed as an utterly irresponsible minister who could run away from his first duty to account to Parliament on the scandal of scandals, the 12.5 billion ringgit PKFZ scandal, on the most ridiculous pretext of an overseas trip? When was your Paris program finalized? Don't you know in advance that the June meeting of Parliament will start yesterday, and that the 12.5 billion ringgit PKFZ scandal will be high on the parliamentary issue of priorities? Question number 2. It is reported in the press, and one of them is Tinto, 交通部下周期在交代，基于法生港口自由贸易区课题闹得沸沸腾腾，首相纳吉将指示交通部在下周再次发表声明，向人民解析此事。It is reported that the Prime Minister has directed the Transport Minister to make a ministerial statement on the 12.5 billion ringgit PKFZ scandal in Parliament on Monday. Does Ong agree that this is most embarrassing for a minister who is also the MCA President, that he does not know the right and proper thing he should do in Parliament, that is make a ministerial statement on the PKFZ scandal on the first day of Parliament yesterday? This must be the first time in the history of MCA where the MCA President has to be directed by the Prime Minister, who is also the UMNO President, to make a ministerial statement in Parliament. How embarrassing indeed. Ong had already embarrassed himself and Najib by openly failing to live up to the Prime Minister's bold public declaration on 29th of May that his government welcomed all questions about the PKFZ scandal, and that Ong will answer every question raised by any party. I had asked whether Ong would ensure that his ministerial statement will be followed by a one-day debate, but there has been thunderous silence from him. Ong cannot pretend that he's overseas and doesn't know about my question. I believe Ong has made arrangements that within minutes of my daily 3 questions on the PKFZ scandal, he will be informed about them, word for word. As in this era of instant communications, information travels at the speed of light. Or is Ong claiming that he's a dinosaur and he's really cut off from what is happening in the country and does not know developments in particular? My daily 3 questions to him on the PKFZ scandal. Question number 3. Is Ong prepared to appear before the Public Accounts Committee, the PAC, to answer all queries about the PKFZ scandal, to set the example to all cabinet ministers that they must accept full and final responsibility for their respective ministries, a common feature in developed parliamentary democracies, where ministers have no problems in appearing before their PAC, but never done in Malaysia? If this is done by Ong, the 2 former transport ministers, Dr. Ling Leong Sik and Dr. Sri Chong Kong Choi, will be pressured to come forward to account for their roles, whether in the PAC or elsewhere, in the mother of all scandals of the 12.5 billion PKF scandal, which will be a major step in advancing the cause of accountability, transparency, integrity and good governance.